So as I'm sure you guys all know, YouTube's AI moderation has been on a rampage as of late. In the last few days, they have banned so many different content creators for so many different things, mainly the tech community, and mainly this guy named Endermanch was the center of this. Basically, he got banned for being falsely associated with a Japanese channel that had copyright strikes. He was never associated with that channel. It was a complete mistake on YouTube's AI moderation, and he wasn't the only one. A huge amount of channels were getting banned left and right. Big content creators started stepping in, like Some Ordinary Gamers over here. Even Critical made a video talking about this, and the ban wave was crazy. Even I got affected by it partially. I didn't get banned off the platform, but I'm sure, as you guys know, I got affected by a false community guideline strike for child safety policies. It was just ridiculous. They took this video down over here and claimed that I was endangering children in it when there was no kids involved, no nudity, nothing. In fact, it was me giving YouTube credit for banning an inappropriate kids channel, but regardless, they actually reinstated my channel. No apology, nothing. But the false strike did do its damage. As you can see over here from this thumbnail, my analytics have taken a huge dive since the strike, and I don't even know if you guys are going to see this video. So what is the point of today's video? Well, I want to let you guys know that this AI moderation thing is still happening and people are still getting banned left and right. There's a YouTuber named Daniel who just had all of their channels get banned falsely for spam. They tweeted, "YouTube just proved that their AI moderation system is destroying creators. I woke up to see all my channels have been falsely terminated. The reason? Spam. I instantly got to reading the policies, began writing, and then sent through an appeal. Then the unexpected happened. Within 3 minutes, my appeals were denied over an alleged, quote, careful review. I have been the victim of this as well. They claim they're doing a careful review, and they immediately just deny your appeal. Getting a successful appeal on YouTube is like walking outside into your backyard and finding all 7 Dragon Balls. It's just not going to happen. The careful review was meant to take up to 2 business days. 0% of that is careful. I know I'm not the only one who experienced this. So if you're also experiencing this, retweet plus comment at Team YouTube so hopefully a real employee can help us. Be sure to explain your situation as well. We all deserve to be heard. As we all know, I am one of YouTube's most hated creators because they keep striking, banning, demonetizing me over and over again. So they actually did the same thing with me. I requested a review for that false child safety policy violation. And within a few hours, they're like, yeah, sorry, buddy. We looked at it and we confirmed that it does violate the child safety policy. And so remember the words. We reviewed your content carefully. So first they already, quote, did a review to strike the content down to begin with. And now they did a re-review. And so they looked at my content again carefully, and they confirmed that it violates a child safety policy. So they looked at it twice, right? So that means that there is definitely some child endangering material in there, and I should have gotten banned, right? Well, then why did they get rid of the community guideline strike? No email, no apology, nothing. They just randomly got rid of it, right? Obviously, they got rid of it because there was nothing wrong with the video. And then they randomly jump in. They're like, yeah, by the way, we double checked and your video does not violate our community guidelines and will remain on the platform. I thought you guys carefully checked it twice, though. I thought you guys carefully checked it to strike it down to begin with. Then you carefully checked it again to tell me that, yeah, by the way, you did violate our policy. And then all of a sudden I didn't. I mean, we already know what YouTube's AI moderation is like, and it's just crap, man. Like, they don't look at anything carefully at all. Once an actual human being looks at stuff, then that's the only time things get actually fixed. But anyways, back to Daniel. He did provide some screenshots here that are just going to make you laugh. So he's basically showing these emails from September. So the first one is at 12:12 and says, thanks for contacting us about restoring access to your Google account. Google will review your appeal as soon as possible. Same day, September 27, 2025 at 12:15, they said, we have reviewed your appeal for the following. We reviewed your channel carefully and have confirmed that it violates our spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy. We know this is probably disappointing news, but whatever. 3 minutes is all it took for them to, quote, carefully review his channel. It's completely insane. And he was actually even giving like a bit of context of what type of content that he makes. And he says that their mission, YouTube claims, is to give everyone an open voice and open expression. But a large piece of his content is actually giving light to situations that need telling, like Gideon and Schlepp exposing predators. And he was doing the same thing. His content was more focused around, you know, police brutality and stuff like that. So apparently YouTube thought that that was grounds for scams and deceptive practices. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. By the way, Daniel has reached out to me personally and has given me permission to say this. His channels were actually helping support his mom, who is a single mom of 3. And he is saying that losing these channels has been a huge blow to him financially. So he wants to get his channels back as soon as possible. Let's say, just for argument's sake, right, that it was an actual valid ban, right? How the hell did they do the careful review in 3 minutes? It wasn't a careful review. They are just using their AI systems, and those AI systems are never going to say, oh, by the way, we made a mistake. It's only when a human being shows up and looks at it and they're like, oh, we got to correct this mistake. And Daniel has actually been making some really good threads about the whole AI moderation thing as well. He was actually showing me some statistics in the DMs as well. And he said that YouTube solely relying on AI to make heavy decisions such as bans is completely reckless. Take a look at this. Approximately 5 million channels were terminated within a span of just 6 months. That's 10 million channels terminated per year. And all of the ban decisions were done by AI automated systems, which suggests if their AI was even 95% accurate on these bans, there's still 500,000 channels wrongfully removed by their AI. I mean, shit, it seems like 500,000 channels were wrongfully removed just in the last few days, to be honest. And what does their support do? Either one of the three. Channel will be stuck on review for months and months. Your appeal gets automatically denied by AI within a few seconds up to 5 minutes. And they do, quote, careful reviews, remember? Their support on here, X, pushes you aside and says, it looks like you've already appealed. You should receive an email outlining the results. I personally feel saddened by YouTube since they aren't helping me out, and it was my main job. So here were some of the statistics that he showed. So between April 2025 and June 2025, a total of 2 million channels were removed. And then between January 2025 to March 2025, 2.8 million channels were removed. So before I just give you guys information, I always want to make sure to fact check it to make sure it's correct. So I actually asked Daniel for a source on this. So he showed me this website that I've never seen before called transparencyreport.google.com. And it's YouTube community guidelines enforcement. At YouTube, our mission is to give everyone a voice and show them the world. What are you, Aladdin? Our policies help us maintain a responsible business that viewers, creators, and advertisers can rely on in order to continue to thrive on YouTube. We have community guidelines that set the rules of the road for what we don't allow on YouTube. For example, we do not allow adult videos, incitement to violence, harassment, or hate speech. We rely on a combination of people and technology to flag inappropriate content and enforce these guidelines. These reports provide data on how we enforce our policy. It's definitely not a combination of technology and people, and even if it is, it's probably 99.9% technology, 0.1% people. That's what I would guess the split is. So these are like the monthly reports that Daniel was showing, and yeah, as you can see, just between April to June of this year, 2 million channels have been removed. And these are the reasons. There's actually like a chart over here on why channels get removed. And as you can see over here, spam and deceptive practices and scams are the #1 reason by far, 76%. And the vast majority of the time when I look on Twitter of someone's channel getting falsely terminated, it is because of spam. So basically the AI moderation is just determining a bunch of channels as spam when they have nothing to do with spam at all. And the second most banned reason, as you can see over here, personally affecting me, child safety. So a lot of times people are actually getting dinged for child safety violations when there was no children involved in the video, no nudity, nothing. I mean, that's what happened to me. My videos were the complete opposite. They were trying to keep kids safe. And what did I do? I got punished for it. And now I even said in my last video that I'm hesitant to make videos like that about bad, inappropriate kids channels because I'm afraid that YouTube is going to punish me for it. So not only did they falsely community guideline strike me, but now they are making it so I'm very hesitant to make those types of videos in the future. They've also removed over 11 million videos between April and June of this year. And do you guys want to see the difference between automated flagging and non-automated flagging? Wait till you guys see this shit. So including automated flagging, it's 11 million, right? Look at what it is without automated flagging, 300K. The vast majority of videos removed on the platform is done by automated flagging, and I'm sure that the AI moderation is 99.9% responsible for that. So, and then when you look at why the videos were removed, the chart looks completely different now. It's done for more child safety than for other things. And yeah, so it seems like YouTube's automated systems are banning channels left and right, and a lot of times it is for good reason, but not most of the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. The vast majority of channels that I see get banned are channels that have done nothing wrong. And when a channel that did do something wrong actually gets banned, like this one, or the Royal Diamonds channel, the freaks I showed that were uploading weird videos of kids, they only get banned when people make noise about them. Why can your AI moderated systems not actually ban the channels that are actually doing something wrong? And why are they allowed to be up for 8 months until I make 2 videos that get over 200,000 views combined, and then YouTube decides to do something about it? Why did this channel get pushed out to everybody for like an entire week straight until we all made videos about it, and then YouTube bans it? I mean, the whole AI moderation system, the problem with AI, and I've actually seen a lot of people saying this quote, so this quote is not from me, but I keep reading this quote about the AI moderation system, which I think is really true. AI moderation systems should not be allowed to ban things because they also can't be held accountable. You can't hold a machine accountable. So the only people that should be allowed to ban people on YouTube should be someone or something that we can hold accountable. But yeah, so hopefully Daniel does get his channel back. Like I said, he's reached out to me personally, and it seems like everything he's saying is true. He showed statistics, he showed data, he literally showed an email where they rejected his appeal in 3 minutes. So hopefully Daniel gets his channel back. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. YouTube's AI moderation is on a rampage right now. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.